Katie, why was the key not working?
Because it was not our car, David.
You were trying to get into the white Mitsubishi Outlander next to the white Mitsubishi Outlander. Well, good morning, everybody. It is day 6 of our traveling adventure, but day 5 here in New Zealand. We are heading down to Lake Taupo. Taupo? Taupo? I've been told I'm saying it wrong, but we are going to meet up with a family down there for a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner. They are New Zealanders and they love doing reaction videos to American culture, and I reached out to them and they were super excited to meet up with us. We are super excited to meet up with them. We're gonna pack up everything here in the Airbnb, see some waterfalls on the way. It's only like about an hour and a half drive south, so not a lot of driving today, but we have a lot to clean up, so we're gonna do that first. So one thing I'm noticing is just how unprepared we are for temperatures. We were thinking, oh, it's gonna be springtime, like they're winter heading into spring here. And in Colorado, springtime is much different. So we brought our coats and our layers. Y'all looking good. Head on down. One thing I'm super thankful for is the fact that they built this carport. I don't know if that was an afterthought later or if that was built when this home was constructed. But let me tell you, it has been a godsend because the rain here has been on again, off again, probably every 30 minutes or so. Time to take our rubbish. So yeah, the carport's been nice because we can pack everything up in the dry car. We stayed here at the Stairway to Haven, but it was lovely. We highly recommend. Found them on Airbnb. All right, so we tried coming here to the Thermal Wonderland Park, Waiatapu Thermal Wonderland. They're closed. They're closed for renovations, apparently. We'll put in some pictures here. Well, we hear that there's really beautiful thermal pools, mineral pools, lots of different colors, sulfuric, stuff bubbling out. This is what we wanted to go see, but we're not going to see it today. We're at Hula Falls. Should be lots of water today because it's been raining quite a bit, so we can hear it. Yeah. Go to that bridge and go watch the water. Katie, why was the key not working?
Because it was not our car, David.
You were trying to get into the white Mitsubishi Outlander next to the white Mitsubishi Outlander. We're sitting there with trying to get the kid in the car. That car was not there when we parked here, so it's there now. Well, it's a pretty popular spot, Hula Falls. The bridge was full of people taking pictures, and it's now raining quite a bit. And the toilets are closed for some reason. There are people huddled underneath the overhang there. They're all trying to stay dry, and none of the toilets are open. So kind of strange in midweek to not have any facilities for all these people. But those that have their own camper vans, they're all doing just fine. Having lunch and going to the bathroom in their own facilities. So we got a boat tour that starts at 2:30, so we got to make sure we make it in time for that. All right, so we've made it to the world's coolest McDonald's here in Lake Taupo. It has an airplane. You can eat in this airplane. Apparently not today because it's under renovations, but we're gonna go inside and see. But as rated by 34,000 McDonald's around the world, this one wins, and we made it. I think that's so cool. All right, so we had to grab our lunch really quick because we realized that we had to be here 15 minutes before the ship set sail. So we brought our McDonald's with us. They said we can bring it on the boat, but we're here at the harbor. We're gonna go on the Chris Jolly, and we're gonna head out to the Maori lake carvings. So here we go. The Chris Jolly and their merry crew of 3 led us on this hour-long tour out over Lake Taupo. The lake is essentially a 238 square mile crater, over 610 feet deep. It formed when a supervolcano erupted here over 26,000 years ago.
The crew gave us bread to feed the ducks. The soaring birds took it right from our hands mid-air as the boat picked up speed over the water. I guess they've done this once or twice. Nolan tried his hand at steering the boat, which was on autopilot. We didn't tell him that minor detail. We bundled up before we all headed up deck for an even better view.
Carving this Maori chieftain took nearly 4 years and was completed in 1980. His face tattoos reference his family lineage, and the 2 sides of his mouth speak to the ancestors of his past and his future.
After fish were caught and hot muffins were served, we all snuggled back in the warm cabin to drink some complimentary tea and coffee as we raced back to harbor to beat the approaching storm.
So we just finished our sea excursion. Our child fell asleep, and we've now arrived at our Airbnb for the night. Did you book this place?
Yeah.
So it must not be a good one. No, you booked the last one too, which was an amazing one.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how to transport the child into the room.
No shoes.
Look at the car. There's all these like buggy bugs, all that are just like drinking the water. They are all over the car. They're on me? No.
Take off shoes, it says.
Take off your togs. Not your togs, your jandals. Your togs will be your swimsuit. Ayo. All right, folks, we are now at the part of our day in Lake Taupo that we are going to go see your New Zealand family. Nolan has been asking for turkey dinner all day. And it's weird to have Thanksgiving this early, and it's also weird to have Thanksgiving on a Friday. It's always on Thursday. We'll allow it. But here we go.
I was trying to cut it like a chicken because that's all I know. So with the chicken, I was like, oh, you can just pull the wings off, you can pull the drumsticks off. Well, that thing, it was holding on. Yeah. And I was like just hacking at it for so long. So I think I was doing the wrong thing.
I think that would win.
It's a happy path.
Any kind of competition.
This is why you're the sous chef.
That's right.
So 2 things we usually do is you can either put cream all the way around the side as well, or you can keep it in the bowl and then just like scoop it on as to see, you know, whoever wants more.
Right.
But you're not going to keep it a smiley face, right?
No.
Just let the creativity flow.
That's right.
So he's the artist. He is also an illustrator and does like bag tags. And I'm the singer.
You should tell them what happened in the Waitomo caves.
Oh, I have to sing in the Waitomo cave.
Oh wow! Did that sound good?
Yeah, they turned all the lights off and they're like, "Would anybody like to sing?" And I'm like, "She would."
Yeah. We've never done the Waitomo caves.
What?
Really?
I know. And I was reading comments, and so many people say their top things to do is obviously the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Right.
But the
Which we're not
glowworm
doing.
caves.
We're not doing like anything Lord of the Rings.
Are you not fans?
Yeah. Well, no, we're fans. It's just a lot of the places are kind of expensive, and if you want to take a 3-year-old, I'm like,
also,
Nolan
he would
hasn't
want
watched
to go
the
in
movies,
every
he
little
doesn't
Hobbit
care.
house.
Yeah.
And he would be like,
Yeah.
not understanding why he can't go in the Hobbit house.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you just walk by him.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so they have made this incredible spread. Let me show you guys. Sam's going in with the B-roll here.
Gotta get that B-roll.
Sweet B-roll. Speaking of rolls, there you go. They don't have gourds, Nolan.
They don't have baby pumpkins here.
What'd you put in my pocket?
They silverware.
What? You stinker. Nolan's at the kids' table He's the only kid. Oh, but then Kylo is very close. Hi, Kylo.
David's going to take some mashed potatoes.
Okay.
So, Nolan had some pavlova cake, and he's feeling it. Oh, fall down! Oh, there it goes. Oh, bummer. Sugar crash.
I saved the pavlova crash. Most of it.
You're having two?
I'm gonna have to.
You have pecan and pavlova?
My first time with homemade pecan.
Yeah.
I've had pecan pie from the store.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, I rate this.
I think you guys did a great job on the pecan pie.
I think we have to have another turn at the marshmallow sweet potato.
Just make it like mashed potatoes,
Okay.
and then put the marshmallows on top.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the recipe said cubed.
Yeah, it did.
For us,
it
yeah.
did. But it's hard for us because we don't know all the traditional recipes.
Right.
We just look one up online and we don't know if it's an obscure one
Well, and it's like regionally,
or the
it's so
real
different.
one. Yeah.
Right,
It can be different by
right.
region.
Yeah.
And it could be like the way your grandma made
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Or it could be like a spin-off, and we've fallen into that trap before where it's someone's idea of that and they've taken, and we didn't know, we thought it was the actual
Well, they
recipe.
like the thing, but they've added different things to it to make it taste a bit different.
Yeah.
They put their own spin on it. Okay, so after an amazing dinner and an amazing dessert, we have made it to the end of the evening, and we're going to finish the evening off with a gift exchange. They have brought some amazing gifts from Colorado, and we have got some gifts for them from New Zealand.
Nolan, do you want to help us give him the presents?
Yeah.
Okay. Give this one to Miss Atlanta.
Oh, and that's for you. Oh, that's so cool,
This
moose.
one to Mr. Denzel.
Oh, moose, that's so cool.
That's so cool.
So if you put their feet together, it says best pals.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. But these are Colorado moose. We see these every now and then if you go hiking through the mountains.
Yeah.
Stay away from them because they are massive.
Yeah.
And they will headbutt you for sure. We wrote you a letter here. I'm going to open it up real quick. You can read the letter later.
No one with the dinosaur stickers on.
Nolan
Oh, I
helped with the
love it.
dinosaur sticker
Yeah.
for sure. And so my mom has created this tradition, and it is the Stacky Uppies. It's delicious.
That looks amazing.
That's the little menu that you follow. That's
Very layered.
That's the
More
ordered
gravy,
layer.
more noodles.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I saw that you have a Cincinnati Bengals. We're not going to talk about how they kicked my Kansas City Chiefs out of the Super Bowl.
That's right.
They beat us twice last year, which was really hard to watch. I got you a flag, so I saw that you also don't have anything from Kansas. You don't have your Kansas sticker yet. I
We
think.
don't.
So, here you go. From a team that actually won the Super Bowl. Twice. Hold it upside down. Super Bowl champions.
Wow.
I have one of these in my garage, and now you could have one in yours if you want as well. So,
That's cool.
so this is from the years that we were living out there, but we have a whole row of license plates. I mean,
Even back to like your grandparents.
yeah, to like 1932. Of all
Wow.
the different license plates from Kansas.
So that's why you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
I always see these hung up on people's walls and stuff like the
Yeah.
old home plates.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Well, the ones here are
Crosses.
the ones here are boring. It's just you
Yeah, I've
you don't know
noticed.
where they're from.
Let you open that one up there.
Oh,
What?
is that?
So this is gold from the mountains of Colorado.
Wow.
The gold mines.
You
So-
bought gold?
So that's like $11.50 US in gold.
Wow.
So if you ever get into a hard spot, you can.
Good job, buddy boy.
All right. Okay, so we're back in Colorado now. I have been editing this footage.
For years.
It seems like for years. It's been a few days. But we've realized that our exit of like saying goodbye, we lost it.
It's totally my fault.
We hit the record button as we were setting the camera down. So we have a good like 7.5 minutes of like the floor. We don't have us saying goodbye, but we had a lovely time.
We are just now learning our camera.
You know.
We're learning the camera.
This was day 4. We were
Yeah.
very early on. We learned it much better. So
We learned it much better. Is that a... Family was amazing.
you guys were incredible.
They
if
were
you're-
so kind.
If you're watching this, thank you for letting us into your house,
Yeah.
letting Nolan play with Legos in your cupboard.
All of your toys.
All the toys.
All the toys.
He did enjoy playing with the Buzzy Bee once we got back to the Airbnb. We'll show that at the end. Yeah, we had a phenomenal time. And if you guys want to see what they gave us, go ahead and look at your New Zealand family, check out their Thanksgiving video. You can see the gifts that they gave us, which we were super excited about.
Yeah, not only is still playing with his Buzzy Bee, but he also found a Buzzy Bee Christmas ornament that he put on the tree, and he calls it the Mommy and the Baby Buzzy Bee.
It was the first ornament we put on our tree?
Yeah, it is. And I also found a magnet that says, as New Zealand as Pavlova.
Not Australian.
Not Australian.
Okay.
And I do intend to make Pavlova for Christmas this year.
It's going to be our new Christmas tradition. She really wants to start that.
I've watched a few videos.
Okay, we're ready. So we're sorry that we lost the footage, but if you want to keep watching our videos, we would really appreciate that. If you want to see the previous days, go ahead and check those out. And if you want to see the rest of this journey that we took all together, go ahead and stay tuned for those as well. Thanks so much. Have a good night.
Bye.
Between your legs like that?